few years ago, scientists discovered something strange. A resource that exists almost everywhere on Earth is quietly starting to disappear. It's not oil, it's not water, it's not even rare minerals. It's sand. Yes, the same sand you see on beaches, rivers, and deserts. The same sand that slips through your fingers when you walk along the shore. It may look ordinary, but sand is actually one of the most important resources in the modern world. In fact, after water, sand is the second most consumed natural resource on the entire planet. Every road you drive on, every bridge you cross, every skyscraper in every city, all of them depend on one simple ingredient: sand. Concrete, the material that builds our cities, is mostly made from sand, and the world uses an unbelievable amount of it. Every single year, humans consume around 50 billion tons of sand. That's enough sand to build a wall around the Earth that is 27 meters high and 27 meters wide, which raises a very strange question. If sand is everywhere, how could the world possibly run out of it? After all, deserts cover huge parts of the planet. There are endless dunes stretching across continents. But here's the surprising truth. Most desert sand is completely useless for construction. Desert sand is shaped by wind over thousands of years. The grains become smooth and round, almost like tiny glass beads. Concrete needs sand that is rough and sharp, so the grains can lock together and create strong structures. That kind of sand is mostly found in rivers, lakes, and ocean floors, and those sources are limited, which means the sand used to build our cities is actually much rarer than most people think. As the global population grows and cities expand, the demand for sand has exploded. One of the biggest examples can be seen in China. During its massive construction boom, China built thousands of highways, bridges, and entire cities. In fact, in just 3 years, China used more concrete than United States used during the entire 20th century, and every bit of that concrete required sand. This growing demand has triggered something experts now call the global sand rush. Across the world, rivers and coastlines are being dredged for sand to feed the construction industry. But the story doesn't stop there. In some places, sand has become so valuable that it has created an entire underground economy. Illegal sand mining has turned into a multi-billion-dollar business. In countries like India, organized criminal groups known as the sand mafia control the illegal extraction and sale of sand. These groups dig massive amounts of sand from riverbeds and sell it to construction companies. The consequences can be devastating. Removing sand from rivers can destabilize bridges, destroy ecosystems, and cause riverbanks to collapse. Entire landscapes can change within just a few years. In coastal regions, excessive sand mining can cause beaches to disappear. This process is called coastal erosion. When sand is removed faster than nature can replace it, shorelines begin to shrink. Villages and cities near the coast suddenly become more vulnerable to storms and flooding. Wildlife also suffers. Fish lose their breeding grounds, bird habitats disappear, and delicate aquatic ecosystems can collapse. All because of something most people never think about: sand. Scientists now warn that if the current rate of sand consumption continues, the problem could become much worse in the future. Construction costs could rise dramatically, major infrastructure projects could slow down, and competition for sand resources could even create political tensions between regions. To prevent this, researchers are already searching for alternatives. Some engineers are experimenting with recycled construction materials, turning old concrete into new building materials. Others are studying ways to use crushed rocks as a replacement for natural sand. But so far, none of these solutions can fully replace the enormous demand for sand. The modern world was built on concrete, and concrete depends on sand, which means something as ordinary as sand has quietly become one of the most strategic resources on Earth. So the next time you walk along a beach or see sand flowing through a river, you might be looking at something far more valuable than it appears, because the truth is surprisingly simple. The modern world runs on sand, and we're using it faster than the planet can replace it.